Hey everybody, good morning. What's going on? Doing a live stream early for once. All right, let's jump into it. See what's moving, shall we? Let's talk about it a little bit. So, yeah, let's share the screen. Yeah, so look at this. We have the most active. We got Bitcoin, of course, S&P 500, MULN, Bed Bath & Beyond, Tesla, AMC, Dogecoin, MGOL, SHIB, Coin, and QQQ are on the most active. This is what's getting talked about before the market opens, and the trending. I've pulled this list into TradingView, and we can pop over here and look at it after we talk about the S&P 500. See, we opened up last night about 6 p.m. and yeah, that was right there. Kind of opened flat. Didn't really do anything. It just kind of continued this little triangle situation. We're in this orange zone that I had drawn on this chart, and we're making lower highs here and kind of higher lows. So pull that over kind of like that, roughly. Not perfect. It's kind of snapping here. And then on the bottom here, something like this. So it's like the watermelon seed squeeze. We're coming to the end here, and we're going to pop out. This is a 15-minute, as you can see on the watermark. So what's going to happen? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, E, maybe pop higher. Depends. Like this came in. Usually that's usually this concludes on a B, C, D, E type move, but that could have been E right there. A, B, C, D, E. I don't know. It's hit the bottom a whole lot of times, so I'd watch for a breakout or breakdown. Now, the next move can be the range of this thing. So we could pop up, or we could pop down. That's kind of the range, 39.70 up to the top of the orange box, around 40, 45-ish on S&P 500. How does that relate to SPX? Well, it's about 20 points less on SPX. So I pulled in this list, MGOL, looking kind of crazy. Looks like it started trading on Friday. New IPO, and got a pop, and looks like it's going to run back down to the lows. Most things that are brand new to trading tend to be corrective when they get started. So, all right, Goldman Sachs releasing earnings this morning, and looks like gotten hit a little bit. Coming down to the roadmap line on the 15-minute on the daily chart. This looks like it's retracing the move from Friday. And yeah, down to the lows from Friday and Thursday, and maybe retest Wednesday. Needs to break out higher to get going up to the target. Pop down to Morgan Stanley here. The opposite happening. It's on a breakout path, and the targets are up here at 98 and 102. I talked about that on the weekend market roadmap watch list. So this one probably might hit some targets here around 98 or 101, looks like. All right, Mara looking really good, kind of spicy, gapping up here a little bit. May retrace to fill that, and hadn't left any gaps so far on the path higher here. It's probably going to run out right up to this zone right around this 10 to 11 area. It may continue right on through and retest one of these prior highs right back here. Not so sure at the moment, but that could set it up for an inverse head and shoulders if we popped up, retest that downtrend line. Got to move this over. Zoom it out just a little bit here. So we have this potential setting up right in here. We've got like a shoulder, head. And if we did a shoulder, when we pop up, it could go up big. So that looks something like this. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Yeah, something roughly like that right now. And it could do the bigger one where this is a shoulder ahead and we get another shoulder. So watch out for those potential setups there. All right, Roblox, get a little pop, $5 pop here on the pre-market. Have to jump down the time frame to, yeah, it looks like get a little pre-market pop there. Nothing, just popping sideways. So it's probably a news-driven item. SoFi, that's all over the place. Not really anything super spicy there. Looks like it's up 2 cents from the Friday close and still below the roadmap line, so it needs to break out above that to get going. Now this one, NVCN, wow, that's a huge gap up. This thing must be experiencing some kind of craziness. Let's see. Acquisition, yeah. Yeah, so this thing will come up to whatever the acquisition price is and just park and be dead. So nothing super crazy there. You know, MS we already talked about going higher, those targets. VTNR looks like it's going to come up and retest the roadmap line. CVNA is on a path to go bankrupt, I think. It's just looking pretty bad. It could move around and make you some, you know, meme traders. Meme traders are battling shorts again, you know. So I'd be careful on that one. They're on a path to not do very well. I mean, look how much money they're losing. Still projected to lose tons of money. Yeah, I just don't see how that one's smart for any kind of long-term swing trade type situation like I do. And this one looks like a bounce off the roadmap line. This one could go higher. It's relatively low price, so you got to be careful. But let's see, run some fib lines. Yeah, looking like 10 and 12, or almost 11 and 12 on the upside. That'd be a double your money if almost from here. So that looks pretty good. Let's see. Let's check out Russell. Oh yeah, this one, when it breaks above the highs back here from November, December, this one is on a path to get going. This is leading the market right now compared to S&P 500. Let's pop back over to my red list here so I can jump through these. And right down here, NASDAQ getting a little pullback, but right in the orange zone. It consolidated right there below the roadmap line, spiked up, tested it, and dropped. Didn't quite make a lower low, but that's like a quadruple bottom, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and back up to this zone. If it can gap right on up through, which would be like crazy, then we can see some higher prices. So ES, you know, on the daily time frame, we were talking about the 15-minute earlier, but on the daily, we did close above the roadmap line. We need to get up out of this orange consolidation box. You know, it did the same sort of consolidation right on the roadmap line, spiked up to the target, and then dropped back to a 618 type or 50% retrace, and then back above the roadmap line. This one can also get going, but Russell is a little more advanced on the pattern here. So I do a morning opening bell alert thing where we look for the closed open gap distance, and it looks like it just closed it, or you know, pretty darn close to closing it. So no trade today. IWM 70% of days tends to close the overnight gap, so that was pretty darn close. It probably spike up there, not give much opportunity to trade that. So yeah, it looks like that next candle coming in right close to that. So there's not going to be much opportunity to day trade that there. This is one of the only day trades I do consistently. All right. Well, hope that sets you up for the day. Bitcoin, big mover so far over the weekend. And we look at this, it's just chugging higher. Almost about to break these highs. We're above the roadmap line. This thing can extend. Has a bigger head and shoulders pattern that would take it all the way up into like 30 to 34,000 area if it plays out. This like shoulder, head, shoulder, big wide shoulder over here. If that plays out right up in here, 30 to 34,000. So that'd be a nice move. That right around the mid 30s makes all the miners profitable again. That's Mara, back to Mara. So this thing can definitely take advantage. Now, if you wanted to take advantage of some Bitcoin without jumping into anything crazy like futures or even crypto itself, you could trade options on BITO or even shares on BITO, BITO. I have some $10 calls out to 2025 on this one. Looking for this thing to pop big time. Now, I'm going to be talking about some crypto opportunities the rest of the week for followers. So if you are on my email list and stuff, you may see some stuff about that and come join us. So I'm going to wrap it up. Got the open here in a couple minutes. And if you want to come join me in Discord, come on. The links are in the description. Otherwise, I'm going to finish my monster and go ahead and get started on my day. So thanks for coming, everybody. I'll see you later.